ASNSportsTV.net. Sam and Chris right here at the Q2 Stadium. And you know what? We are fortunate to be inside the dressing room of Houston Football Club as we are bringing to you the full-time report and around the MLS show here from the dressing room of Houston Football Club. Chris, look at how beautiful it is.
Yeah, beautiful stadium, a masterpiece.
Masterpiece.
Here, yeah.
And the great one tonight is that the 2025 MLS All-Star is coming to Houston Football Club, and the city is excited about it. Aren't you excited?
I'm excited. It's coming to Texas. You know, it's Austin already have. You can see we're in the beautiful dressing room right now. See, it's a masterpiece. So definitely has what it takes to hold an All-Star game. Because know how the All-Stars game, All-Stars really come from all of our walks of life to see the best of MLS players in action. And when it happens, you want to have the best facility. You want to have the best audience. You can see the followership Austin has been able to carry out through
20,000 people came out
on a Wednesday,
not
on a weekend. So you can tell these guys really love this game.
They do.
You know, so hosting it, it's a beautiful them to do that.
It's a beautiful thing, and tonight Austin got the job done. Did double over Houston, rather with a 1-0 win here at home to make their fans happy. And for another night, Houston fell short to achieve what they came here for. I mean, Chris, and we saw the game, we saw the statistics, we saw the people, we saw everything. But at the end of the day, it's who took the 3 points that matters. And Houston fell short tonight. I mean, what do you think Houston didn't do right towards the end of the game?
I think that they kind of lost concentration. Just during this, to be honest, the first half was all Austin FC, but in the second half, you can see that Ben Austin definitely must have spoken to the players, and they had a plan. And when it came to the second half, Houston Dynamo were in full control of the game, especially when Herrera came on. You can see the midfield stabilizing, and you see them controlling that midfield, passing the ball fluently around, but yet they didn't take the chances. I think going forward, what bench needs to properly instill in his players is they need to shoot. You're not shooting enough. You're creating those passes here and there.
But you're not shooting.
And if you don't shoot, you can't score goals. It's part of the game.
I mean, when you shoot, you might be lucky to get a deflection.
Yeah, you must try it. You have
Just
to try it.
Take initiative. Take that bold step, that bold initiative. And also, we spoke to some of the players. I spoke to Jazz Zadis from US Men National Team forward and Austin Football Club striker. And you heard what he said. Let's go to Zadis. Let's see what he got to say about today's game. Sam here around the MLS with Sam on ASN Sports TV, and in front of me is Zadis, US Men National Team forward and also Austin Football Club forward. How do you feel about today's match? I can see you're full of smiles with the outcome.
Yeah, anytime you can win and get 3 points and move up in the table, you're all smiles.
This season, Austin did a double over Houston, who is their rivals, 1-0 in Houston now 1-0. And when you look at the time those two goals came, in Houston, you guys scored in the 86th minute. Here, 87, just a minute apart. I mean, before then, what was going on in your mind when you were watching that game from the stands?
Yeah, as I was watching from the sidelines, I'm looking at my teammates work extremely hard, fighting, battling for every single ball. And the only thing I'm telling myself is if I come into the game, I need to make a positive impact.
Austin kind of struggled this season, had decided slowly, and now they picked up the momentum. Now look at how this is going on. What was going on in the locker room when you guys were having those challenges early in the season?
Yeah, we stayed positive, we stayed together, and most importantly, if you look at our previous games, we're getting shutouts. We're really focusing on defending and taking pride in defending, and I think it's going a long way, which is allowing us to win games later on, like today.
The big one is the All-Stars coming next year. I mean, when Dongaba announced that Q2 Stadium will host the All-Stars as it head down south, as a player part of this organization, what does that tell about Austin as a city and also you as a player of this team?
Yeah, the fans and the city deserve to have an All-Star game here. They show out every single day we have a home game, and they know it. So the fact that the All-Star game is here next year, I couldn't be more thrilled. They deserve it.
Appreciate that, Zadis. Have a nice day, man. This is ASN Sports TV, and Zadis right here. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, still around the MLS show with Sam here on ASN Sports TV. Chris, you spoke to Brastova.
Welcome to ASN Sports. How you doing, man?
Very good, thank you.
Congratulations, all 3 points tonight.
Thank you.
Also with a clean sheet. So, what do you say about the whole game tonight?
I'm pretty excited about the shutout tonight. doing it against in-state rivals, always something special. Grabbing 3 points in front of our fans, there's nothing better.
So this act rivalry going on about Houston and Austin. This year, like Austin have been able to catch Houston back to back. Same last-minute goal that decided the whole game. But in general, who do you think is the king of Texas?
It's still really young in our history, but right now we focus on every game, and we do take winning Copa Teja seriously and being back-to-back champions. We want to keep that trophy here in Austin, and this helps us do that.
After this whole game, you guys are now officially 6 points on the table in the Western Conference. So going into the season, you know there are more games coming up. You have more weather fixtures. How do you see the team performing this season in the league?
Yeah, I think for us, the main goal for us is making the playoffs, and we do that by taking it one game at a time. With these congested weeks that we have coming up, it's all about focusing on each result and then recovering and focusing on the next result. So we have 2 days here, and then we have another game here at Q2. So just rest, recovery, and getting ready for the next game.
So one more word for your fan before the league. What do you say for your fans? Anything?
Just thank you for showing up and showing out on a work night. Glad that we can make tomorrow worth the headache.
Thank you so much, and congrats for your 3 points again tonight.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're watching ASN Sports TV. We just heard from the man with the glowing fingers. Clean sheet tonight. Amazing game. You're watching ASN Sports TV, and coming more actions. Stay tuned, and we'll be back. Thank you.
The goalkeeper
Yeah.
of Austin kept a clean sheet, tonight. After you spoke to him, what can you derive from, his level of confidence standing between the sticks for Austin this season?
Yeah, he has been to Austin for a long time, and it's
Yeah.
like his 4th season right now, Austin. So he's a veteran when it comes to games like this. Like he said the rivalry has not really got into that stage yet, but definitely the Texas rivalry is brewing. Going forward, it might become something bigger, something greater. But anytime Austin and Houston plays, they just want to know who the king of Texas is. And Austin has been able to do that back-to-back this season.
Back-to-back.
1-0 scoring last minute. So I think going forward, Houston played well, but they need to work on 2 areas. If they can shoot more going forward in attack, and if they can try not to lose concentration the way they do
Towards the end of the game,
towards the
you
end
got
of
to
the
finish
game,
it up.
they seem to lose that concentration. That's what happened also. How the Detroit FC soccer team in the U.S. Open Cup
Got a
came from
3-3
behind,
draw.
came down
Took the
from
game
2
to the
goals down
penalties.
to end up 3-3 penalty and 1. So it means that they kind of lose concentration last minute. So they need to work on that. And,
Tighten up.
Yeah, tighten up their defense as well.
Yeah, something caught my attention here at the Q2 Stadium. I saw a different soccer culture. I saw a fan base that are so enthusiastic and optimistic, and also I saw a fan base that are solidly behind their team regardless of how they are playing. And also, I saw a fan base that is crazy, local. When that DRN starts, you better hide your camera because they might get it point. And also, the city is buzzing. Like I said earlier, the MLS All-Stars is coming here, and everybody is happy. So let's take you around the MLS and look at other results from around the league. Match day 14. Real Salt Lake got the job done. 2-0 win against Seattle Sounders. They are still topping the Western Conference with this win. Real Salt Lake seems to be hitting every note this season. And we saw, how close they were last season. Do you think they built off of their success last season?
Yeah. Chicharanga's got more confident after beating LAFC in the other game. He seemed to be the main man behind all the goals and all the assists. He's been really instrumental in their success this season, and that's why Real Salt Lake is getting it right now.
All right, we'll come back right to you, man. Sam here, Sam and Chris here.
Thank you.
Be right back. Hello, welcome back to the program. Still around the MLS show with Sam and Chris here at the main bowl of Q2 Stadium. Yes, now let's take you around the Major League Soccer. Let's look at other results from around the league. Minnesota got a 2-2 home draw with LA Galaxy, and FC Cincinnati won 1-0 against Atlanta at the TQL. Cincinnati are waxing strong, and also for the fact that Messi and Inter Miami played a goalless draw against Orlando in that Florida derby, at least Cincinnati got 3 points. Now that brings them closer, to Inter Miami. Eastern Conference hasn't really been this competitive until Messi arrived.
Very true.
So
very true.
I don't know. This season, who do you think will win the Eastern Conference?
Well, because Inter Miami are doing everything right. If you see Messi, Suarez, they are all performing, according to what was expected of them this season. So no doubt Inter Miami are favorite to top that league and eventually become the champions of the Eastern Conference.
In the Atlantic Cup, Red Bulls of New York defeated DC 4-1. Red Bulls have scored 4 goals in 2 matches. Remember, on March 13, Red Bulls trashed New England Revolution 4-2. Now, they got a 4-1 win over DC. DC stopped on their trail. DC was on a 4-game winning streak. And Benteke was scoring hat-trick for fun, but he couldn't see any goal score against Red Bulls. Red Bulls showing that with a new coach and a set of young players, you can achieve great things. And now, the way they are going, they seem to be a formidable team in the Eastern Conference.
Very true, and that's why this MLS Cup champions this season is going to be very interesting, because the East and the Western Conference, you can see the challenge is getting bigger and bigger because of the new players coming to the league, and also the league is actually really growing. Talents are coming up now. You can see young talents that are really performing. So it's going to be a very interesting league going forward, and eventually see who wins either the East or the Western Conference. Then it's going to be a beautiful clash at MLS Cup.
New York City Football Club defeated Philadelphia Union 2-1 away at the Sobro Park. Philly Union, what is going on? Jim Cotton, Daniel Gazdag, I don't know. Now they are winners in 4 games.
They're fatigued. They've played 2 finals, MLS Cup finals back to back, and haven't won. So what do you expect? I knew they were going to go through that this season because of the past achievements of last season. So they will need a little more to be more ambitious this season, and that's why they're struggling.
Nashville got a 2-0 home win over Toronto Football Club, another team that was on a roll, and now they got stopped on their track. Nashville, Hani Mokhtar haven't really found their form. They're struggling, picking up points here and there. Inconsistency has been their problem, but they're able to grind out that 2-0 win on this match day 14. Now, when you look at other teams and other games, like I told you, Chicago Fire lost 1-0 to Charlotte Football Club, and also LAFC defeated St. Louis 2-0 away from home. Hugo Lloris came up with 2 big penalty saves.
Yeah, amazing. Klaus, when it comes to penalties, everybody knows when Klaus has the ball, most times he gets in the net, but he couldn't beat Hugo Lloris today. He was able to save those penalties from Klaus. Amazing performance from LAFC, even if they seem to have struggled a little bit since the beginning of this season. And also, they just got Olivier Giroud. So going forward, they have the highest goal scorer in French history coming to the MLS. That's a big win for the MLS. Also, a very, very big win for LAFC to be able to attract a player of that caliber. People could say he's old, but he's a wealth of experience, and he's a World Cup champion. He's won everything in a beautiful game. And coming to the MLS, it's a big win for the league, big win for LAFC. Congratulations,
big win for LAFC. Congratulations. No, he's LAFC number 1 fan. Is it 2? What's their code? 2532?
3252.
3252. Yeah. Young man is here in Houston from home. While Real Salt Lake got a 2-0 home win over Seattle. Real Salt Lake balling this season, and you can see that they are holding strong at the top of the Western Conference. Can they go all the way and win the Western Conference? We don't know. Just 14 days or 14 weeks into the new season. And Chris, this weekend, man, a lot of goals were scored. I know that you have like more than 40 goals. I've not really counted to make sure, but great weekend. Houston will go home like a deja vu that happened to them here tonight.
Same
Austin got their goal in Houston in the 86th minute, and they got the goal here in the 87th minute, just a minute apart. So finally, we drove all the way from Houston to Austin, and Houston got served breakfast. I don't know. All right, Ted, and here we will end today's edition of Around the MLS Show.
Guys, we're back with more action, okay?
Come on, no go on talk. I'm on tired.